Focal Point Consulting Analysis of Starbucks Corporation. Here is a quick overview of what we'll be covering in today's presentation. We'll begin with the team member introduction and our individual roles, so you can see how each of us contributed to the project. Next, we'll go over Starbucks' history and operations, giving some background on how the company has evolved and how it functions today. Then we'll look at leadership and key developments, focusing on how leadership practices have shaped Starbucks' culture and direction. After that, we'll share our interview findings from speaking with a current Starbucks employee, which helped us understand real experiences within the company. Then we'll review Starbucks' current practices related to communication, motivation, and workplace culture. From there, we'll present our recommendations, the improvements we believe would make the biggest impact. And finally, we'll wrap up with our key findings and insights, summarizing the major themes and takeaways from our research. Before we dive into our findings, I want to take a moment to introduce our team at Focal Point Consulting. Cheyenne Sanderson is our project manager and editor who kept us organized, on schedule, and ensured all documents were clear and accurate. Our research leads, Cheyenne Slade and Christine Sapp, gathered credible sources and guided the research that shaped our findings. Thomas Satterfield, our recommendations lead, reviewed all key points and developed the improvement suggestions for Starbucks. Destiny Rodriguez served as our communications lead. She conducted the employee interview and made sure we captured meaningful insights. Together, our combined strengths helped us deliver a well-rounded analysis.
Starbucks began in 1971 in Seattle as a single store focused on high-quality coffee beans and equipment. Over time, it grew into the largest coffee house brand globally. Its mission emphasizes inspiring and nurturing the human spirit through connection and community. Starbucks' core values guide decisions in quality, customer experience, and responsible business practices. These principles help explain why the company remains a strong global brand today. Starbucks operates tens of thousands of stores worldwide with a mix of company-owned and licensed locations. Its main products include handcrafted beverages, teas, food items, and seasonal drinks. The company also sells packaged coffee and ready-to-drink products through retail partners. Starbucks' biggest markets are the U.S. and China, but it has a wide presence across Europe, Latin America, and Asia. The workforce includes store employees, corporate teams, and supply chain staff who support roasting, distribution, and operations. In September 2024, Brian Nicole became the new CEO and chair, bringing strong experience in brand transformation. Starbucks leadership is organized by global regions and functions to support its large international footprint. Recently, Starbucks has faced increased union activity in the U.S. and ongoing labor negotiations. Early in 2025, the company implemented restructuring and reduced some corporate roles to improve efficiency and speed up decision-making.
For our interview, we spoke with Valerie, who works at a Starbucks location on Highway 9 and has been with the company for about 3 years. When asked about the company morale and values, she shared that she feels supported and encouraged to grow, which shows that Starbucks' culture and values are strong from her perspective. However, she did point out one major area for improvement: employee turnover. She explained that the high volume of customers can be difficult to manage, which puts pressure on staff and contributes to burnout and turnover. Lastly, we asked her what she would change if she were CEO. Valerie said she would have all employees attend a 3-day training class at the Starbucks headquarters. She believes this would help team members better understand the company's background and expectations, ultimately strengthening consistency and connection across stores. These insights helped guide our understanding of both the strengths and pain points within the employee experience at Starbucks.
Welcome to our team management focus. On this slide, I'm walking you through the two main management areas our team focused on at Starbucks. Those areas are motivation practice and communication practices. Starbucks does offer several strong programs like tuition assistance, weekly store huddles, stock shares, and these are all designed to support partner development. But when we compared what they're doing with the employees' actual experience, we noticed that there were some gaps. Issues like burnout, scheduling inconsistencies, and feeling undervalued came up repeatedly. Communication also varied a lot between stores, which matches current research showing the inconsistent communication can increase misunderstandings by up to 40%. These challenges help explain why some partners may be disengaged or quietly stepping back from their roles. Research on burnout. This slide highlights why these issues matter. Research shows that burnout directly reduces effort, which means employees stop going above and beyond. Lack of recognition is also strongly linked to withdrawal behavior, and Harvard Business Review notes that the clear communication can increase engagement significantly. Starbucks partners described high workload, staffing shortages, and limited recovery time all as major driving effects of their quiet quitting. When motivation breaks down, performance and morale naturally declines. These are all important things to note. The American Psychology Association recently reported that retail and service workers have some of the highest reported stress levels, which reinforces how important it is for companies like Starbucks to address these challenges early. Welcome to our recommendations for Starbucks. For our recommendations, we focused on practical changes that could realistically improve partner motivation and communication. These include strengthening recognition practices, improving staffing and predictable scheduling, reducing clopening shifts where you are closing and opening, and balancing workloads during peak times. We also suggest giving partners more autonomy in daily operations and incorporating wellness-focused break structures, which research shows can reduce stress by nearly 20%. Standardized communication routines and offering strong feedback channels would help partners feel heard and supported. Lastly, routine pulse surveys would allow Starbucks to measure engagement in real time and make improvements before issues escalate. Overall, these steps create a more sustainable and supportive work environment.
Top 3 key findings and insights our team found researching Starbucks. Number 1. Burnout is a major driver of low motivation and quiet quitting. One of the biggest issues we found is chronic burnout among employees. At Starbucks, factors like high workloads, inconsistent scheduling, and staffing shortages create ongoing stress. This burnout leads employees to pull back on extra effort and eventually disengage, what we refer to as quiet quitting. The good news is, Starbucks can improve this. Addressing workload balance, improving scheduling practices, and ensuring adequate staffing can significantly reduce burnout across stores. Number 2. Recognition and communication are inconsistent. Starbucks does have partner recognition programs, but employees often feel these efforts are surface level or inconsistent. Communication varies widely between stores, making employees feel undervalued or unclear about expectations. By acknowledging these gaps, Starbucks has the opportunity to strengthen recognition programs with more meaningful, consistent messages and improve communication across all stores. Number 3. Leadership practices heavily shape the employee experience. Managers play a major role in daily motivation and workplace culture. However, many managers struggle because they lack proper training in coaching, communication, and giving feedback. This leads to employee confusion, stress, and a feeling of limited support. Starbucks can resolve much of this by implementing strong, skills-focused training programs for managers to ensure they can effectively support and motivate their teams.